You're with Rhonda in the USA Up All Night Lounge. You know, last month I saw a motion picture about JFK. There came a song from that film. I hope I can remember the lyrics. Michael? JFK, 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 JFK. Thank you.
What kept you all? You know how crazy it makes your titillating, tootsie boopsie Rhonda to be all decked out and left waiting for my date to show. And you were all my late night dates. Though some of you have cleaner undershirts and socks than others. But what's more important tonight is that I want to reward you, my faithful and loyal fans, with a very special edition of USA Up All Night. This evening, we respond to the deluge of viewer mail and replay some of the most requested songs this velvet throat has warbled from past shows, just like... I was getting to that, Mr. Big Guy, in your dreams. Yes, I have lots of luscious treats in store, but that's not all. Your bedtime buddy wouldn't want you to go to bed unsatisfied. I will still be presenting 2 superior films in color and in focus. Assault of the Party Nerds, where a bunch of four-eyed geeks get mad as heck and aren't going to take it anymore. And our first feature, Paramedics. A biting and probing indictment of this country's crisis in health care. Reckless youth recklessly driving our medical costs up, up, up. And their ambulances all over the highways, byways, and sidewalks of our fair cities. But I told you tonight was really special, right? Just wait till you get a load of the proverbial dip into the star pool this film took. We got Chris McDonald from Thelma and Louise. Lawrence Hilton Jacobs of Welcome Back Kotter fame.
Name's Blade Runner.
And James Noble, who played the governor on Benson.
Who is this man?
And of course, everyone's favorite Martian, Ray Walston, shows up and collapses on cue.
Okay, there we are.
First one's free.
Sort of takes your breath away, doesn't it? Well now, kiddies, attach the IVs and get ready for Act 1 of Paramedics. I'm Rhonda, and we're back on USA Up All Night. Now, this really thrills me. It's from Jodie Foster herself. Rhonda, I think your song was that little something extra Silence of the Lambs needed to get me the Oscar nomination. I'll be forever grateful. Thanks, Jodie. Let's take another look at it. Silence of the Lambs. I never heard a peep. A manic depressive can be so aggressive, yet there was silence from the lambs. Let me hold them, caress them, wash them all in woolite. It's Rhonda here on USA Up All Night, and Your heart is beating fast, and we didn't even get to the racy parts yet. Naughty, naughty, you're just faking. Trying to get a little mouth-to-mouth out of Rhonda, but it won't work yet. In this next scene, our two buds, Farley and Maxwell, meet their fellow homeboys on the other side of town and wish they didn't.
Okay, I'm positive. Gonna die.
Back to more paramedics. Hi, it's Rhonda in USA, up all night, and I appreciate getting letters from all of you folks. But look who else is a fan, Arnold Schwarzenegger. I love your show. I watch it all the time. Would you please show that song about me again? Hasta la vista, baby. Arnie. For you, Arnold, anything. I adore you, my little steroid stud. Your 36-inch neck, your high-tech pecs. How do you stay so pumped? Have you ever been dumped? Anytime you're ready, big guy. Ooh, gee. When I got swollen glands, I just got a larger bra. Welcome back to the special edition of USA Up All Night with your specialist in bedside manner, Rhonda. But talk about your serious conditions. Why, in this upcoming scene, do 12 paramedics trained in emergency medical response stand by and refuse to treat this poor woman's case of PMS?
Bernadette! I was obligated to ask that question, but it doesn't mean the cold hard facts are that we're up there with our hanging out, and that's the way it is in the big city.
Yow, sorry I asked. Let's get back to those guys playing doctor and more paramedics. Like me, you boldly go where no man has ever gone before. Please play my song, signed William Hair Club for Men Shatner. Well, allow me to beam this one at you, James T. From the USA Up All Night Lounge, listen. Star Trek 1, it was fun. Star Trek 2, it made me blue. Star Trek 3, I didn't see. Star Trek 4 was a total bore. Star Trek 5, they kept Spock alive. Star Trek 6, Gentlemen of the crew, the Enterprise is starting to look less like a spaceship and more like a convalescent home. You guys all have those turkey necks. Get your gizzards tightened. And Spock, you could use an ear job. Help! Help! This is Rhonda, and I'm desperately looking for Gilbert Gottfried. He's lost somewhere in this huge lot at Universal Studios, Florida, and I've got to find him so we can host a special USA Up All Night grad party here on May the 9th. The party's for all graduating high school seniors, but one lucky senior is going with us in the Where's Gilbert USA Up All Night grad party sweepstakes. The grand prize winner will bring 10 friends for the ultimate grad party weekend. They'll fly US Air, the official airline of Universal Studios Florida, and stay at the Twin Towers Hotel. So Rhonda wants you, graduating senior you, to enter and win this trip to the USA Up All Night grad party at Universal Studios Florida. Send a postcard with all this incredibly important stuff on it, too. The Where's Gilbert Grad Party Sweepstakes, P.O. Box 797, New York, New York, 10185. Now, back to finding Gilbert, that little weasel. When I get my hands on him, I'm going to teach him a thing or two. Those boys are so mischievous. They go and get Captain Prescott reassigned, too. Now they're one big, unhappy bunch of sorry saps. But the joke's really on them because Pruneface didn't tell anyone about his kidney problem. Watch. That'll teach men to start putting the seat back down. You're watching me, Rhonda, and USA Up All Night. We'll be right back. Watch and learn. Go to jail. Go directly to jail. Hey, what is this? Oh, it's from Gerard Depardieu. Mandou, Mont Blanc, la plume de ma tante. Voulez-vous? Oh, Gerard, how could I refuse? Now, USA Up All Night presents my song dedicated to Gerard. Gerard Depardieu, could you love this ingenue? Gerard Depardieu, would you enter my milieu? Gerard Depardieu, can you say merci Beccu? Gerard Depardieu, will you order my prime rib au jour? Gerard Depardieu, do you have Doris Day? J'avoue. Gerard Depardieu, would you put Grey Poupon on my ragout? Be my sorbet, my Beaujolais, my Chardonnay, my Baboulet. Were I French, I'd be your wench. Or are you dating Elsa Clench? Rhonda here, and you're watching Paramedics on USA Up All Night. You know, in watching this film, I was wondering how those guys kept in such great shape, and then there it is, a grueling, intensive cardiovascular pump fest. You know, I was wondering, if Richard Simmons works out all the time, why do you suppose he still looks like that? We'll get back to the shenanigans of paramedics after this. You're back with USA Up All Night, and Dr. Rhonda is definitely in, and she will see you now. In watching this movie, you may think you've seen it all. Car crashes, explosions, stabbings. But Maxwell and Farley are about to be called out on a medical first. The mysteriously rare French-talking butt. Yes, you heard right. Just watch if you don't believe me.
Mademoiselle, can I get you anything?
Amazing! Known as derriere dialectus. There's only one known case in history, and that's in this movie. Talk about coincidences. But ailing or not, Maxwell is really drawn by it. I guess French is a romance language no matter what end it comes from. Now back to our boys and their speeding ambulances. Oh, hi, it's me, Rhonda, and we're back on USA Up All Night. I don't read this all the time, the Wall Street Journal, but someone told me I was mentioned in this issue. Here it is. It's an interview with Michael Douglas about the success of his movie Wall Street. When Rhonda did that song on USA Up All Night, wow, rentals of the video went sky high. I love that woman. Well, Mikey, this one's for you.
Wall Street, that tall street. Dow Jones, Smith, Barney, Merrill Lynch, you cheat. You rob, I love you, Charles Schwab. You cheat. Wall Street!
We're back already? Gee, we've been working so hard on a special edition of USA Up All Night, I haven't had a chance to eat all day. Wait a minute. I've heard of fortune cookies, but a fortune burrito? Oh, it's from all the guys at Pepe's, our favorite Mexican place. We'd like to see your version of Dances with Wolves. Sure, boys, just my way of saying gracias for all that extra salsa.
Baile con lobos, chiquita, escuela, griso, con huevos, mos nachos, baile con lobos, baile lobos, Roberto, Duran, Carlos, Palomino, tacos, el global, mucho amor para tú, hasta la vista, dame la soda, los cruzos, New Mexico, baile, con lobos.
We're back with USA Up All Night, and Rhonda, your ever-present, beauticious beacon in the night. Now, I knew the average paramedic encounters a lot during his job, but our guys have really tackled everything tonight. Nunchucks to the groin, food poisoning, babbling butts. What's left? Ah, yes, Captain Prescott deals with a serious case of nymphomania.
Dance with me, you fool. Come on, show us how much you got.
This movie is really coming to a head, and I'd say he holds up his pretty well. I'll let you all in on a little secret. For a short time, I thought I too was a nympho, but I decided it's just a phase I'm still going through. Now, back to those wacky cut-ups in Paramedics. So it looks like Farley and Maxwell not only get the babes they wanted, but a life and death chase from greasy gangsters that was unwanted. Well, I figure you have to take the good with the bad, huh? USA Up All Night will continue with me, your little Florence Nightingale Rhonda, right after this. Whoops. Another one bites the dust. Oh dear. Rhonda's prescription is for you to stay right where you are. Are you alive? Welcome back to USA Up All Night, and Rhonda single-handedly manning the nurse station tonight. And gosh, I wish I had SAT scores this high. Don't worry, you're fine. It's probably just nerves because you're wondering how our film will end. Well, I'm not one for giving away endings, but does happily ever after mean anything to you? See, I told you, you're looking better already. Now I think you're ready for the final dose of Paramedics. Now, wasn't that better than a whole bottle of castor oil? Yes, of course it was. Rhonda wants you all to bear in mind the next time you complain about rising hospital costs or you dial 911 and it takes forever for help to arrive, stop for a minute and think. Think about what you've seen here tonight. The hot tub parties, the picking up of chicks and all that boogieing down, and realize what's really more important. I'm sure you'll come to the same conclusion as me. In this hard, cold world, only warm, oily bodies can offset the chill on USA Up All Night. Our next movie, Assault of the Party Nerds, brings that dichotomy into sharp focus.
We are talking Major League Geek-O-Rama.
I can't believe people actually volunteer to take this abuse. It's not what you think.
I think I've forgotten how to act.
Do you want Mumsy to make it all better?
I guess you're right. But mark my words, Spencer. You haven't heard the last of this.
Wow, hot stuff. Later on tonight's show, I'll be reading your mail, but first, let's roll film and begin Assault of the Party Nerds. Lambda Alpha Eta, Zeta Alpha Mu, reminds me of my sorority, Alpha Beta Upchuck. We had so much fun, but I always wondered why we ended up on the cleanup committee. USA Up All Night and me, Rhonda, will be right back. Now, don't forget Gilbert Gottfried on Saturday's USA Up All Night. He's the only late-night host who got more votes in the South Dakota primary than George Bush, except for me, that is. Now, back to our movie. Help! Help! This is Rhonda, and I'm desperately looking for Gilbert Gottfried. He's lost somewhere on this huge lot at Universal Studios, Florida, and I've got to find him so we can host a special USA Up All Night grad party here on May the 9th. The party's for all graduating high school seniors, but one lucky senior's going with us in the Where's Gilbert USA Up All Night grad party sweepstakes. The grand prize winner will bring 10 friends for the ultimate grad party weekend. They'll fly US Air, the official airline of Universal Studios Florida, and stay at the Twin Towers Hotel. So Rhonda wants you, graduating senior you, to enter and win this trip to the USA Up All Night grad party at Universal Studios Florida. Send a postcard with all this incredibly important stuff on it, too. The Where's Gilbert Grad Party Sweepstakes, P.O. Box 797, New York, New York, 10185. Now, back to finding Gilbert, that little weasel. When I get my hands on him, I'm going to teach him a thing or two.
Hold on. What was that?
Wait! Are you sure you don't want to stay up with me and watch Attack of the Deadly Killer Nightmare Visitors from Hell?
It's amazing the trash some stations will play. When are we going to get that film? Oh, it's me, Rhonda on USA Up All Night, and I have to say, all right, okay, you've been eating your brains with your own teeth, wondering who the Brother Supreme Fraternity Master is. Well, here's another quiz. Is he A, Andy Warhol on a good day before he died? B, Andy Warhol on a better day after he died? C, Klaus von Bülow wielding power? Or D, Troy Donahue grateful for any work that comes along? And the answer is, thank you, Troy Donahue. But how many movies have you made? Well, Julia Roberts and me wrestled in Crisco for the lead in Dying Young. She lost. Slippery little thing. Let's get back to Assault of the Party Nerds. It's Rhonda here on USA Up All Night, and I just love your letters. Listen to this one. Dear Rhonda, I watch your show on USA every Friday night. You are very funny and very entertaining. I also have your pictorial in Playboy and just saw you on a comedy special. Of course, you add a distinctly different meaning to Up All Night than Gilbert Gottfried. Thank you very much. From William Littenberg. It's very sweet. From New York, New York. Here's another one. Dear Rhonda, your shows this month have me wanting more. The benefits of Rhonda therapy to ease the bruised male ego is immeasurable. Thank you. In this cold, cruel world, I'm glad there are more things on which I can count. Keep up the good work. After watching your show, I will always want to go out and buy the products advertised. Wow, that's really sweet. Another fan, Patrick Lorenzo from... He's a radiation therapist. Now I know where to get my x-rays. Thank you, and keep those letters coming to right here. Well, maybe I underestimated the Zeta Alpha Mu boys. Bohunks in bondage, a frequent theme in modern literature and a nightly visitor to Rhonda's silky fantasies. Though usually my imaginary guys can string more than 2 words together. USA Up All Night will be back with more Assault of the Party Nerds right after this. This is Rhonda on USA Up All Night. Now back to the movie. It's Rhonda here on USA Up All Night. I want to thank all of you for some of your great fan letters. Here's one from Naomi from Raleigh, North Carolina, who says, I'm certain you've received many fan letters in your time, but I doubt that you've ever received a letter hailing your contributions to the world of medicine. Naomi works in the intensive care unit in the hospital in Raleigh, North Carolina. Thank you so much. That makes me feel just great. Now, stay with us. We'll be right back after these messages. Help! Help! This is Rhonda, and I'm desperately looking for Gilbert Gottfried. He's lost somewhere on this huge lot at Universal Studios, Florida, and I've got to find him so we can host a special USA Up All Night grad party here on May the 9th. The party's for all graduating high school seniors, but one lucky senior's going with us in the Where's Gilbert USA Up All Night grad party sweepstakes. The grand prize winner will bring 10 friends for the ultimate grad party weekend. They'll fly US Air, the official airline of Universal Studios Florida, and stay at the Twin Towers Hotel. So Rhonda wants you, graduating senior you, to enter and win this trip to the USA Up All Night grad party at Universal Studios Florida. Send a postcard with all this incredibly important stuff on it, too. The Where's Gilbert Grad Party Sweepstakes, P.O. Box 797, New York, New York, 10185. Now, back to finding Gilbert, that little weasel. When I get my hands on him, I'm going to teach him a thing or two. Either these chicks have spent too much time in boarding school or they plan to be professional tennis players. Of course, it all could be quite innocent. Right. And I'll take that bridge over there, too.
You be the girl and I'll be the guy. What?
Either these chicks have spent too much time in boarding school or they plan to be professional tennis players. Of course, it could all be quite innocent. Right. And I'll take that bridge over there, too. What the heck can I say? It gets crazier and crazier here on USA Up All Night as Assault of the Party Nerds continues. I'm Rhonda with a special edition of USA Up All Night, and it looks like Four Eyes is going to get lucky. So are we. Assault of the Party Nerds will come to a shuddering climax right after these words. I'm Rhonda, and I hate to give away a surprise ending, so this doesn't count. All the nerds get lucky at the same time, and Sid Witherspoon, played by Troy Donahue, joins them in a flurry of flesh. Oh, how the mighty have fallen. Assault of the Party Nerds, Act 3. Well, 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 at least they all ended up in bed. I'm Rhonda, and I'm going to stick around for the next movie, but I want to give you this, the sizzle kiss, to help keep you up for our next movie, Chud 2, on USA Up All Night.